I mean, with me, I mean, there's lots of kind of actors, singers, wrestlers. Sometimes if you're a big fan, you kind of get lost in your own fandom. You think, well, I love them, but am I kind of over egging it? Am I making a bigger deal of it than other people? Maybe it isn't that big of a deal. But when you seen that match last night, like it was pretty far into the pay-per-view. You know, you sometimes with pay-per-views, fans get a little bit fatigued. Maybe they're not as hot as they were maybe at the start of the show. But just for me, watching Sting a couple of years ago in WWE, where they, had him lose his first match, where they kind of repeatedly had little jabs at him on commentary about, the old WCW, now you're in the big time. Even his last match with Seth Rollins, which wasn't really anybody's fault. It was kind of a little bit of everybody's fault. Like he shouldn't have maybe been put in a position where he was taking moves like that. But just the way it all ended last night was kind of the complete opposite of that. It was a match. It's kind of a weird one because it's like usually Sting or your Hogans, whoever, your Goldbergs, they're there to push the other guys. But it kind of felt like last night that those three younger stars, Darby, Ethan Page, and Scorpio, it's kind of like they were there and they more so. Sting was doing his best and he pushed those guys really well. But in the same way, I think that those three guys helped to put over Sting and help him. Not that he needed a lot of help because he was in good condition. He was up for it. He was in great condition. But I felt like they really helped him out and did a really professional job of making this guy that's went through a hell of a lot in the last few years to even be able to do anything physical. I don't know his complete medical condition, but damn, he looked in good condition and he looked like he could go for another 10 minutes. So it was an amazing moment. The crowd was just insanely loud. The way it used to be when you watch wrestling in the late 90s and long before that for other people a little older than me, I'm sure would say. And it was just great. Darby, he got the sympathy and he built to that hot tag with Sting, which is awesome. But it was a hell of a match. I mean, the moment where Sting no-sold the super, he jumped up,
that got me real good.
pulled off the shirt, jumped down, was amazing. It's as a Sting fan, it was amazing. Apart from that.